Hello friend, in last lecture we have discussed various compound with respect to the Hakel rule. So in that compound we have discussed the compound related to the cyclopropane, compound related to the cyclopentadiene and cycloheptatriene. In today's lecture we are going to discuss the acidity and aromaticity relationship. In examination, there are very popular question if any compound is acidic or not. As you know, any acid, if this is the acid, when it gives H plus ion, then there is remaining the conjugate base. See, if this is the acid, then this is conjugate base and this is proton. So according to Arrhenius theory, if any compound gives proton, then it is called as acid and the remaining compound is known as conjugate base. The acidity depends on two factors. The first factor is the strength of CH bond. Strength of CH bond, and the second factor is stability of conjugate base on these two factors the acidity is depend. The first one is strength of CH bond, that is if the CH bond means this bond is weak bond, then this bond break easily and it give us the proton, then the acid will be the stronger acid. And if the CH bond is strong bond, then it will not break easily and not give easily proton, then it is the weak acid. Now the second factor is stability of conjugate base. After giving the proton, the acid gives conjugate base, and this conjugate base having the negative charge, therefore we can say that if a conjugate base is a stable, then the acid will be the stronger acid, and if the conjugate base will be the unstable, then the acid will be the weak acid, or it will be not show us the acidic property. See here, if the conjugate base is stable, then and then only it gives proton, otherwise it will not give the proton. Therefore the stability of conjugate base is very important, and we know that organic compound has more stable than the anti-aromatic compound. So aromatic compound, see here, we have already discussed that the order of stability in organic compound aromatic compound are more stable than non-aromatic compound, and non-aromatic compound are more stable than anti-aromatic compound. It means that if our conjugate base is the aromatic compound, then it will be the very stable compound, and then the acid will be the stronger compound, acid will be the stronger acid. And if a conjugate base shows the anti-aromatic property, then it will be the unstable, and if the conjugate base is unstable, it cannot give the proton, means it will be the non-acidic. So this is very simple relation between the aromaticity and acidity. Let us see some example. The first problem is cyclopropane does not shows acidic property, or cyclopropane is not acidic. Cyclopropene is not acidic. So what is the reason of this question? Cyclopropene is not acidic. See here the structure of cyclopropene, and this is the sp3 carbon atom. This carbon atom have two hydrogens. If this compound shows acidic property, this cyclopropene shows acidic property, then it should be loss one proton, it should be gives one proton. Hence you got here the structure cyclopropenyl anion. So this is the conjugate base, and it will be donate the proton. We have to discuss now the stability of conjugate base. See here, this conjugate base, that is the cyclopropenyl anion, this cyclopropenyl anion is cyclic, it is planar, it is fully conjugated, because this negative charge and this double bond are in conjugation. And if we see the number of pi electrons, see there is one double bond and one negative charge, therefore there are 4 pi electrons, which is nothing but the 4n pi electron system. Therefore we can say that this cyclopropenyl anion is the anti-aromatic compound. Cyclopropenyl anion is the anti-aromatic compound, that is this conjugate base is the anti-aromatic compound, and anti-aromatic compound are unstable compound. And if this is the unstable now, this is less stable, then it cannot give proton, and hence this cyclopropene does not show us the acidic property, that is it is not acid. Let us see the another example. Cyclopentadiene is the acidic compound. Cyclopentadiene is acidic. See here the structure of cyclopentadiene. If this cyclopentadiene gives this proton, then we got here the conjugate base, this is conjugate base. See here, this conjugate base is nothing but the cyclopentadienyl anion, and if we study the aromaticity of this cyclopentadienyl anion, then according to Haeckel rule, we can determine the aromaticity of this compound. See, this is cyclic compound, this is planar compound, and if we see the double bond and this negative charge, then it is fully conjugated compound. And if we measure the pi electron, see, this is 2 double bond and this is 1 negative charge, therefore there are 6 pi electron, and these 6 pi electron are nothing but 4n plus 2 pi electron if the n is equal to 1. Therefore this compound follow the Haeckel rule and it shows the aromatic property. Therefore cyclopentadienyl anion is the aromatic compound, and we know that the aromatic compound are very stable. Therefore in this case this conjugate base cyclopentadienyl anion is the aromatic, and therefore it is very stable, and if it is very stable then it can be gives H plus ion, and hence we can say that cyclopentadiene is it shows the acidic property. One another example is the cycloheptatriene. Cycloheptatriene does not shows acidic properties, see, this is the structure of cycloheptatriene. These are the hydrogen which can be donated by this compound, and if one of the proton will lost from this compound, we got here the conjugate base, and the structure of conjugate base is like this. See, this is double bond, these are the 2 double bond, this is negative charge here, and this is the proton which can be lost by cycloheptatriene, and this compound, the remaining compound, is known as conjugate base, and this conjugate base is nothing but the cycloheptatriene anion. If we check the aromaticity of cycloheptatriene anion, then we can write that, see, this is cycloheptatriene anion, according to Haeckel rule. This compound is cyclic, this is planar, fully conjugated, see, this negative charge and the pi bond system is in conjugation, and if you measure the number of pi electrons, see, there are the 3 pi bond and 1 negative charge, therefore total pi electron are 8 pi electron. 8 pi electrons, and these 8 pi electrons are nothing but the 4n pi electron when n is equal to 2. Therefore we can say that this cycloheptatinilyl anion is the anti-aromatic compound. Now this cycloheptatinilyl anion is anti-aromatic compound, and we know that anti-aromatic compounds are very unstable, and if this conjugate base is very unstable, it cannot give the H plus ion. So cycloheptatinilyl cannot give H plus ion because the conjugate base which form here is anti-aromatic compound which is very unstable, and hence cycloheptatine does not shows acidic property. So these are the problems which depends upon the acidity. Let us see the another compound. Cyclooctatetraene. Shortly this compound is known as COT, that is cyclooctatetraene, and the structure of cyclooctatetraene is like this. If we study this cyclooctatetraene, according to Haeckel rule, so we can write here this is cyclic compound. The planarity of this compound on board, this compound is likes to be a planar compound, but actual it is non-planar compound. Why this compound is non-planar compound? We know that the bond angle of sp2 hybridized carbon atom is 120, but in this compound the bond angle is 135 degree, and hence there is a angle strain, and this angle strain is nothing but 120 minus 135 degree is equal to minus 15 degree. So the angle strain is 15 degree, and therefore to minimize the angle strain, this compound change its shape. So it is not planar compound, it change its shape in a such a way that the angle strain will be less. So this is the actual shape of cyclooctatetraene, that is, it is known as tub shape. Therefore this cyclooctatetraene is non-planar compound. Non-planar compound, though it is cyclic, but it shows a non-planar compound. Therefore cyclooctatetraene is non-aromatic compound. It is non-aromatic compound. Friend, let us discuss new type of compound. compounds with exocyclic carbonyl group. See, there are three types of compound. The first one is cyclopropanone. First type of compound is cyclopropanone. The another is cyclopentanone. And the third one is cycloheptatrinone. See, in this cyclic compound, this carbonyl group is the exocyclic carbonyl group, and in such a type of compound, when we discuss the aromaticity, we have to break this carbonyl group first. That is, after breaking this carbonyl group, see here, after breaking this carbonyl group, we got here the structure like this. This is double bond, and always this oxygen has negative charge and carbon has positive charge, because we know that oxygen is more electronegative than the carbon. Therefore, when this pi bond get break, this oxygen has full electron towards itself. Therefore, it acquires negative charge and carbon acquires positive charge. Now we have to observe this structure, and this is nothing but the cyclopropanyl cation. Therefore, we can say that this is cyclic, this is planar, this is conjugated also. So we can write here, this is fully conjugated, and it contains only 2 pi electron, and 2 pi electron is nothing but the 4n plus 2 pi electron system, that is n is equal to 0, and hence this is the aromatic compound. We can write here cyclopropanone is aromatic compound. If we see the aromaticity of cyclopentadiene, then after breaking the carbonyl double bond, we can write the structure in such a way: the oxygen acquires negative charge and carbon acquires positive charge, because oxygen has more electronegativity than the carbon, and hence for this compound we can write here, this is cyclic compound, this is planar compound, this is fully conjugated compound, and it contains 4 pi electrons because it has 2 pi bond. The 4 pi electron is nothing but the 4n pi electron, and this 4n pi electron is due to the n is equal to 1, then the answer will become 4 pi electron, and hence this cyclopentadiene is anti-aromatic compound. Now, in case of cycloheptatrinone, if we break here the carbonyl group, carbonyl pi bond, then you got the structure. This is negative charge here on oxygen and this is positive charge on carbon. So if you observe this compound, then you can write here, this is cyclic, this is planar, this is fully conjugated, and it contains 6 pi electron because there are 3 pi bond, and 6 pi electron is nothing but the 4n plus 2 pi electron system, where n is equal to 1, it will becomes a 6 pi electron, and hence cycloheptatrienone is aromatic compound. Now the another type of compound will be the fulvenes and fulvalins. It will be discussed in next lecture.